The Anglo-Saxon goddess Hreda. Hreda is an obscure Anglo-Saxon goddess whom our only source of information about is the writings of the 8th century CE Christian monk, the Venerable Bede. According to Bede, Hreda was important enough to the Anglo-Saxon heathens to have a month named after her, during which various sacrifices were made to her. We know nothing of the rituals or what was offered to her, but given that her month is in the early spring, it is likely that the festival celebrated the new growth. Some speculate that Hreda is related to the Germanic Nerthus, an earth goddess, though Nerthus's name is generally rendered as Erse or Hertha in English. Hreda's name is thought to be derived from Old English words for glory, victorious or swift. The Old English word hred means glory, fame, triumph or honour, and is cognate to Old High German hrod and Old Norse hroða, both of which mean glorious. Jacob Grimm first put forth a possible connection to Old High German hrod and Old Norse hroða. The scholar Philip Shaw put forth a theory that her name came from Old English hreidh or swift. Others derive her name from hredder, cruel. Working out which word her name derives from is complicated by the fact that Bede used the letter D for both D and the old letter eth. Some have proposed the idea that she is a winter goddess based on the idea that her name is derived from hredder or cruel, though given that her month is in the spring when the cruelty of winter has mostly passed, this seems to me unlikely. Others believe she is a warrior goddess drawing on Hredd, glory, fame, triumph, honour, and associate her with the Roman Minerva, who also had festivals in March. The Roman month of March in our modern calendar is named after the Roman god Mars, who is a god of both war and agriculture, and it is possible that Hreda also had such a dual role as goddess of growth and lady of victory and glory. Her victory, however, could also refer to the waxing light and the victory of light and growth over darkness and death, rather than victory in war, in a similar way that the later festival of Sigablot has been interpreted. Hreda's month generally encompasses the spring equinox, and it would therefore make sense that she is a goddess of growth and the victory of light. In the end, though, due to the dearth of information about her, one must rely on one's own intuition, personal gnosis, and communion with the goddess in order to understand who she is. I will now say a prayer to the goddess Hreda as I understand her. Prayer to Hreda, swift goddess of victory and glory. Hail Hreda, bright one of the winds, swift-footed lady of the turning year, who rides upon the sharp March air, bearing banners of dawn and triumph. You who awaken the green earth from sleep, whose breath stirs the buds and the banners alike, whose golden light scatters the shadows of winter, we praise your radiant strength and joyful might. Grant us, O Hreda, your gift of victory, victory of light over dark, of warmth over cold, of courage over fear, of hope over despair. Let your shining hand steady our hearts in the battles we wage within and without. As warriors raise their shields in your name, so may we raise our spirits to meet each trial. Swift as your wind, fierce as your sun, unyielding in our quest for honour and growth. Hreda of glory, Hreda of the rising sun, guide us through struggle to triumph. Breathe your courage into our hearts, that we may stand victorious, renewed and free. Hail Hreda, bringer of light and glory. Hail Hreda.